Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to All the Mods 8, and today we're going to be looking at power options to power our computer. Now, as you can see, I've moved a few of our bits and bobs inside the base. Well, not really inside because we don't have a roof or walls, but I've moved our stuff onto the platform that's going to be our base, as you can see. And I've also created a couple more storage blocks that are 4K instead. Anyway, let's jump in and I'll walk you through it. So last episode we created the 1K storage block and we rejoiced, but I don't know why, because 1000 items really sucks. So what I did was I used the remaining materials to make 4K storage blocks. And they're super simple, they just require a few more iron processors and a few more storage parts. And now also what we've done is we've moved our storage drawers inside the base and created a few more. Now I know what you guys are thinking, hang on a sec, why are you making storage drawers? You've just got a computer. Well, there is a way for us to use external storage as part of our storage network. And like I said, if you come over here, you can see external storage. You can use one of these devices to have access to an external drawer that will become a storage container. Now these aren't super cheap to make. They do require an improved processor, which is still gold. But we're going to need that as well as cable to hook up even more of our storage bits. So let's get creating some of that. Also, I've moved things around with the computer a bit just so it looks a bit more neat. But what I really want to go for by the end of this episode is all of our stuff inside the computer that is fully powered. Now, I've considered a few options with our computer, and overall, I think the best option for us is going to be solar panels. They don't work at night, but if we have batteries, that shouldn't be a problem because we can store the power they generate during the day. And what we're going to do is we're going to go with the basic powah solar panels because they're very simple to make. It might seem complicated because all of these weird capacitors and stuff are part of the powah mod. However, they're not too bad. It all revolves around redstone, iron, and dielectric paste. And dielectric paste is super easy to get. Look, a bucket of lava, 2 clay balls, and 3 coal gets us 24. So we're going to go and gather some clay, coal, and lava. Now, where did I put my crafting table on a stick? Oh no, maybe I've lost it. Well, either way, let's just use these dump chests and... oh, there it is. Perfect. So yeah, like I said, let's use these dump chests and just gather up what we need. Also, it would be really nice if I emptied out my my backpack because that's getting a bit full as well. There's a couple of things though I do want to keep in my backpack. Basically, I've realized my backpack, with the fact that we can combine all of the ores into these raw blocks, is the absolute best place to store that. So ores, cobblestone, and wood are going to be stored in my backpack for the time being. So dielectric paste. We're probably going to need a few buckets of lava because it always comes in handy. In fact, let's make 1 bucket and a tank. Why not a whole tank of lava? That would be so much more useful. Now, it feels like every mod under the sun has a way to store fluids, so I'm trying to think, what's the best/cheapest way to get a cheap, quick and dirty tank? Well, how about one of these basic fluid tanks from Mechanism? Yeah, redstone and iron. That's super simple. That's even easier than a bucket almost. So here we go. Basic fluid tank can hold 32 buckets. That's plenty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. A basic fluid tank. Do I make 2? Honestly, maybe I should make 2. Yeah, because you never know when a little bit of lava will come in handy. Here we go. So a basic fluid tank. We're also going to need clay, so we'll need my excavator. Smell you later, excavator. Where is it? There we go. And the last thing on the list was coal, but we gathered that up with a pickaxe, I guess. You know what? I'll find plenty down underground. So it's down into the mine we go once more, my friends. What is the best level to find coal anyway? Coal. Here we go, the old globe, world gen. So it's most common at Y140, in the sky. Oh yeah, look at this. So the lower you go, the less common coal becomes. Isn't that weird? Well, never mind, I guess. Oh no, here's some, perfect. But yeah, if coal is more common higher up, let's make a little bit of a mine shaft up above here and go fishing around. Here we go. Yeah, we could make like a. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's go and check out a chasm. Spelunking is probably the best way for you to find early coal, iron, and copper. Plus, this also gives me a chance to show you what I've done with the Create farm. So we got what we needed basically for the first computer, and I ripped everything up. I put a bit of decorative wall down here, made the farms a bit bigger, and we've split them up quite dramatically. Ooh, ow. So this is going to be wheat, obviously. This is going to be industrial hemp, because I really want to do immersive engineering, and that's going to come in handy for that. In fact, we can probably fill up the remaining of these seed bits. Here we go. Let's get a bit more hemp. Ooh, yeah. Nature's candy. Very nice. And then over here we have sugarcane, which is going to be... Oh, we can probably fill this in as well. And this is going to be really useful because, well, paper is used for a lot of things. Sugar is used for a lot of things. And, yeah, just having a lot of sugarcane is going to be a really good thing for us to have. Plonk some of this down. So I mentioned before that we want to automate processor binding and, what was the other thing? String. Eventually, and also silicon, but that's going to be another issue. And the way we're going to do that is with these farms down here. Now, somebody actually also in the comments section said I could use a tree tap on a rubber tree to get latex that can turn into rubber super simple, super easy, super early. So if I type in tap, where is this at? Not an XP tap, a tree tap from myrtrees. It's just 2 iron nuggets. So here we go. It's a rubber wood sapling. You put a tree tap on it, and in the wooden bucket you collect latex. Then this latex can be used to make... There it is, processor binding. So what we really want to do is find an elusive myrrh tree. Now, because it is a sapling, what we might be able to do is use a market. A market costs wool, wood, and more wood. Very simple. And also we need emeralds. Now, I'm getting very distracted, but I got so excited now. I just discovered this. This is like a breakthrough Einstein Eureka moment. Basically, I was coming over here to the caravan and I thought, hang on a sec, why is there a piece of stone out behind the caravan? And when I chopped it free, boom, emerald, a block of emerald. And yeah, I've got 2 of these caravans, so I've got 2 of these blocks of emeralds. And it made me realize, actually, maybe there's something else hidden inside this cart, deep within the bowels. So I've got my saw. Let's cannibalize this fool. Oh, there goes half. Ow. Ah, well, I kind of want to get rid of this this caravan anyway and have us with just this one over here. But yeah, peace of mind. It doesn't look like there's anything else hidden underneath here, unless we keep looking. Could there be? No, probably not. But yeah, I should have known there was hidden emeralds inside the supply camp. Oh, actually, hang on a sec. What's in these plant pots? Mushrooms and saplings. Okay, nothing really that exciting. Fair enough. So yeah, we have 2 blocks of emeralds. We can turn these into, well, emeralds. Let's make ourselves a market now. I must have some wool somewhere. Got both of those. All we need now is some red. You guys got any red on you? Just need some red. Ah, there's some red. Perfect. Yeah! And this is going to give us access to, well, every kind of tree we could need. Here she comes. Bonk. How's it going, Emma? Rubber tree there we go. Rubberwood sapling from myrtrees. Costs 1 emerald, and for good measure, we're going to get 2. Let's try and make one of these tree taps then. And this is as easy as iron nuggets. Oh, man. This is so easy. So easy. So we kind of want somewhere out of the way. We've got the wheat fields here, we got the hemp, the sugarcane, and that's a big old bed of sand down the end in case we need cactus at some point. But of course, without bone meal, we're going to have to just wait for these to grow, I guess. Oh no, wait, we've got a watering can, don't we? I wonder if that'll work. Honestly, the bane of modded Minecraft is how many frickin' seeds there are. There are so many seeds from so many mods. Luckily enough, not having Pam's Harvest Craft is kind of a good thing because we managed to dodge most of those seeds. However, there's still a fair bunch of them. And we also need a wooden bucket. Now we might need a few of these. So where are the wooden logs at? There they are. Here we go. Now I'm not sure if this helps trees grow, the watering can, and I'm not sure there's any real way to find out or to test it because you know what? Oh, well, I guess it works. I'm going to say it works. What about this one? Come on, grow, 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 you stupid tree. Well, we've done all we can. Let's try the tree tap. So basically, yeah, you just put a tap into the tree, like this. Then a bucket underneath, like this. Oh, something's happening. Oh, wow, that looks really cool. Now, how long does this take to make latex? Not too long by the looks. But can I put taps and buckets on multiple sides of the tree? Let's find out. Oh, yeah, we can. Amazing. So that means we can have 4 per tree. Exactly what I envisioned and hoped. Amazing. Look at this. Oh, and I don't know why it's so shiny, but I love it. I love that it's emissive. It is emissive, right? Yeah, that's glowing. Ah, so a right click shows us exactly how much is on here. I guess 1,000 is 1 piece of latex. So we come back here and we'll probably get like, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 bits of latex every like 10 minutes or so. That's kind of slow. I want to come back and see if there's any way I can automate it. Like, does it automatically fall off? Can I suck out of these buckets? Who knows? I want to find out. Probably, though, we can right-click it with like a modular router like we used to, but that, of course, would need power. Anyway, we have a mission to be about, which is powering our computer. So here we are, back down on the farm, and the reason why I've come here is because we have a weird chasmy hole down here that looks perfect for going on a little bit of an exploration. We're going to use wood as a way to nerd pole down here, kind of. I know a nerd pole's going up, but... Oh no! Mob! Jadala! Oh, so look at this. We get an icon on the map that shows exactly where Jadala died. However, how did she die? Oh no, Tuppy! It's okay, bro, I got you. Oh my god, rest in peace, Jadala. Strongborn. Oh, so sad. I cry every time. Now, it's no surprise that she died because this is an empty room. There's no torches in here at all. Oh, cool stuff though, thanks. And that reminds me, actually, the builder has finished the town hall now, I guess, and he's ready for his next mission. Briar Z. Thorpe. So I've made a discovery. Basically, if you want to put your own custom names into Minecolonies, the way you kind of have to do it is become a Patreon for the Minecolonies mod. And it's a pretty cool mod that I've enjoyed hours and hours and hours of. So I will be becoming a Patreon after this episode. But for now, we're going to leave Briar Z. Thorpe here. And yeah, we can get your colonist Patreon names in next episode, fingers crossed. But for now, let's give our colonists something to do. How's it going, Jeeves? I want you to build the warehouse next, please. Oh man, rest in peace, Jadala. Pour one out for this brave hero. Anyway, torch in my right hand so I can see what I'm doing. And let's go deep. Oh, hello. Oh, what am I running away for? It's a skeleton. What a piece of trash. Knowledge of death is... Oh, wait. Get out of here. Click here for the GUI. Okay, what are we going to put points in? We've got 1 point so far in the jailer key. Oh, what's this? Treasure Seeker. Increases the chances of finding special items. Well, I'm all about the special items, so I'm going to grab that. So I'm not quite sure how you change your alignments to get different Corrail Tombstone stuff. But yeah, we'll leave it for the moment because it's not what we're focusing on. We're looking for coal, but we won't say no to iron. Oh man, so what happened to modded Minecraft? It used to be that you couldn't move like 5 seconds without stumbling upon a bit of coal. But it just seems to get rarer and rarer, which is okay. I'm okay with. I guess it's kind of rare in real life as well, because I don't find any coal when I'm out digging. Don't know about, well, I don't really go out digging much, if I'm being honest. It's not high on my weekend activities lists, digging and, punching trees. So we do also actually need clay, and while we're down here by the river, where else are we going to look for clay? This is the best spot, hands down, right? Oh, there's some. Whoa, what's this? Oh, another big chasm. I love it. Oh, look at those light shafts. That's amazing. So beautiful. I need a scuba kit. Also, I think in Minecraft you should be able to hold your breath for a little bit longer. I mean, I can hold my breath for longer in real life than I can in Minecraft, and that just seems a bit weird, you know? Oh, now hello, what's this? An open world chest. I bet this has got like real bad loot because it's very easy to find. Oh, you know, that's not so bad. Scroll of Gravel Fall. Elemental craft. A guardian. Oh, this is actually really good stuff. Hot diggity. Drenched iron ingot. Don't know what that's good for, but I'll take it. The guardian gem's probably quite good. Oh, and of course, some coal, which we always need. So here we are back at home. We've got clay now, we've got some coal, and what we're going to do is head into the nether, because it's the easiest place to find lava, and just scoop up some buckets. Here we are, in hell! So when is a tank a bucket? When it's a mechanism tank, that's right. So there's a button you can press. What is it? M, V, B? There's a button you can press that changes the mode. There we go. What did I press? Bucket mode on. Well, I pressed something, and it worked, I guess. So there's a button you can press, you can always reassign it in controls, that lets you scoop up fluids as if your tank was a bucket. And that's a much easier way to fill them than manually putting in buckets. So what are you waiting for? Scoop it up with your bloody hands! Yum, yum, yum. All that lava. Oh, I hope it didn't run out. There we go, 32, and another tank full. This is going to be good. I don't really know of... Oh, wait, whoops. Oh, no. Forgot to put the special mode on. Wait, where's the... Oh, no. I think the tank... The hammer just broke the tank, and it fell into the water. Or the lava. Oh, well, let's get out of here. Once we get some decent weapons and armor, I really want to go to the nether and kill some of these bosses to find out what they're like. But okay, here we go. We got a basic lava tank that we're going to put down because that makes it easier to manipulate. Oh, no, not that button. There we go. Oh, no! Ooh. Oh, bucket mode. Right, we've got to turn bucket mode off. And there we go. So a right click and oh, hot stuff coming at you. We got clay here, we got coal across the top, we got a lava bucket here, and boom. Let's just do this again and again and again. Now we shouldn't need too much of this dielectric paste, but I reckon maybe a stack is a good place to start, for safety's sake. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, more than a stack. 64 and 8. Amazing. So we're looking for power solar panels. Now, did I put these on the left? I did. Now we put basic ones here, but there's no reason why we can't skip all the way to non-basic, standard. No, wait, these are basic. Okay, yeah, these are the ones we want. So, oh, but we do need to make starter ones as well. Okay. Yeah, boom. So we have 3 starter solar panels. Now, I don't think this is quite going to be enough power to keep our computer going. Each one of these generates 20 FE per tick. However, upgrade from starter to basic... Oh, wait, what? One solar panel is 60? So I guess it's the same amount, it's just a smaller space. So we don't need to worry about it right now. It'll be a cool thing to upgrade later, but let's put this down and see if this powers our computer. I mean, it's on. It's getting power. But the power isn't going to the computer. What if we put it on the computer? No, same again. Oh, no, we got red. I see some red. So the computer uses 14 FE per tick. The solar panel generates 20, so we're looking kind of good. And I think, is this gonna work? Oh yeah, look at this. So it's flashing red because it's got low power, but it still has enough to work. And it flashes quicker the lower power it has. That's very cool. Let's get a little bit more iron and finish this solar panel craft. One of the casings and all of the panels, boom, a basic solar panel. And now we can plonk this on top. Now this isn't ideal because this is going to be our base and this is going to be the first floor. We're going to have a ceiling and that means the sun is not going to see this solar panel. So what I'll probably do is create a bit of like a balcony out here where the solar panel's going to be. But for now, it powers this controller beautifully. Look at this. Oh, well, this is it, the moment of truth. Let's start filling up our computer. We want to get everything we have in here and then work out how much space we're going to need to save, because we do have storage drawers over here and we don't have to put everything in our computer. However, one thing that's great about this computer is the fact that even if there's like an item that takes up a whole stack by itself, like a saw or a tool, it still only counts as one item. Unlike simple storage networks, this is much better. Ooh, now string, industrial hemp fiber, ow. That's going to need a storage drawer, for sure. Now, previously when I've gone around and built bases, I've never really been that neat. It's always kind of been a case of just throw everything into the computer and worry about it later. But what I really want to do from this floor of the base is get everything hyper organized. All of my stuff's going to be in the computer, yes, but I want a separate area where I can put all of my tools and grab them as I need. Also, what I want to do is craft a remote storage device that means I can always have access to my crafting grid, no matter where I am in the colony. And also what we want to do is find a way to connect our computer to the warehouse that our builder is going to build. It might be complicated, but I'm fairly sure it's possible. Now, there's no real way to see overall how much space we've used, but if we click on here, you can see we've used 1,000 of here, 200 of the 4K here, and nothing of this 4K. And that means I think we're going to be okay. We've got lots and lots and lots more to put in. We've also got lots and lots of room. I mean, 4,000 items is actually quite a lot. Bye-bye chests. Oh, so good to be digging these up. It's the worst, right? Whenever you start a modded Minecraft playthrough, you always get like loads and loads and loads of chests. And as that fills up, you build another one, then you fill that up and you build another one. And before you know it, like, you've just got like 50 chests and just so many regrets. It's really nice to get a computer system up and running. It's one of the most important things you can do in a kitchen sink mod pack playthrough. Am I right, guys, or am I right? I think I'm right. I hope I'm right. I'm usually wrong though, so do let me know. Oh, and there we go. I think we finally cleared out all of our chests. Let's just get rid of this spruce one here. And oh, our entire inventory now is inside the computer. Amazing. Feels so good. Let's have a sleep and rejoice. So yeah, the computer's pretty frickin' full now. 2.6 of this one, but there is a whole 4,000 spare. And that's an okay place to be for now. Also, what we can do is sort this by... Wait, what? Sort this by quantity. And it shows us what we have the most of. So dirt can go into our storage drawer for sure. Sturdy stone is, what we're stacking our cobblestone into. We'll take the cobblestone out. And also, all of these raw ores that we have in here, we're going to take these out and use my backpack to turn them into big clumps of raw ore. Yeah, there we go. And now if I cycle them into my backpack like this, they should become, condensed. So yeah, I do wish there were more slots in here. However, whenever you do want to mix something in and condense something, you can quite quickly just drag over clay ball, let's say, replace it with copper, and bam, now you have 59 clay instead. Much neater. Also, before we stop, what we're going to do is look at storage drawers as well. So these have like a basic capacity, right? I'm not quite sure how many stacks it is, but it's a number of stacks. You can actually upgrade that capacity by giving it an upgrade. So what is the mod called? Yeah, here we go. Look at this. So the copper upgrade will increase a drawer's capacity by 8. Now, I don't think that means you can hold 8 more blocks of wood, for example. I think what it means is you can get 8 more stacks, but I might be wrong, and it could be terrible. However, copper is so cheap and easy. Let's do that. So copper from the backpack, and we'll get a couple of these blocks of raw copper as well. Turn those into the real deal. Mix it with the ore hammer. Is that in here? Oh, I love having a computer. There it is. And the crafting grid down here. Boom, 60 raw copper dust. Oh, but the hammer's gone kaput. Oof, so yeah, a look at these upgrades, and it's not too tricky. You just use a drawer in the middle, a couple of chests, bars around the outside, and then an entire block of copper, top and bottom. So we're actually going to need a lot of copper for this, which means it's worth making another ore hammer. Now, it might actually be worth making copper ore hammers, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, because I don't want to go through another 2 blocks of iron. That stuff's pretty valuable. There we go. So one of these into the middle, a chest either side, copper bars in the corner, copper blocks, top and bottom, and boom, a copper upgrade. Bam. And now we're going to give this to one of our storage drawers. Now, which one has the most in it? Which one do we think is going to get filled to the brim the most quickly? And I think it could be actually, I guess, cobblestone. We've always got a use for cobblestone, right? And boom, there you go. A right click, and now in the bottom left corner, that tiny copper card shows us this has more capacity. Cuprum Bokum, obviously. What is that? Why is that? Amass some copper ingots for your exploits in fluid manipulation. So yeah, basically, like I said, the first few episodes is always going to be finding our feet, finding a base location, putting down a basic base, and getting things set up with a computer and basic power generation. But now we've kind of done that, we can do what we want in terms of checking out other mods and yeah, seeing what the mod pack has to offer. Now, before we get going with that, I want to look at FTB quests. So you press E, and in the top left you have quests. Boom. Now, last time this crashed me, so this could be an epic way to end the episode. And if that's true, well, I guess I'll see you next episode. But, ooh, yeah, look at this. So the quest book has a lot of really cool things. First up, all the modium. It tells you exactly how you get this. Now, I thought previously that all the modium is found in deep oceans. That's the way it was in all the mod 6. But what does it say? Oh my god, no, look at this. It's all changed. This lucrative ore starts your journey to becoming overpowered. Oh yeah, it does. It is found in the deep dark biomes, along ceilings and walls. Oh my god, dudes, we've got to find the deep dark. Oh my god, we've got to put up with wardens. We've got to dodge wardens to get this stuff. Luckily, vibranium is still in the nether, and unobtainium is still in the end. But, oh man, that's crazy. Anyway, that's all the modium. So do we get any rewards to start with? Looks like we get 10 XP, boom, and all the modium first edition. What's this book? Okay, it basically explains what all the modium is and what you can use it for, how good the all the modium apple is. It's really powerful buff for combat. Same thing with the carrot. Anyway, that's the first quest. But if we go through this, I've done a whole bunch of quests that probably have some rewards. There's tips and tricks. Oh, here we go. Maybe this is where we should have started. The magnet looks pretty cool. A simple charm that can pick up XP and items 5 blocks away when activated. But I have to craft one. Oh man, I'm not going to waste an ender pearl on a magnet. What's next? Aha, yeah, compact machines. So compact machines are really cool. You can have like you can have a big machine shrunk down into one block. And I think that might be what we do mechanism with. However, I reckon, yeah, it's going to be a really expensive thing to go through. Nature's compass, obviously important for finding biomes. Building gadgets, some useful gadgets for building. Ore generation, well, we've done that. Boom, give me some copper and some XP. If you haven't played since 1.16, hello, that's me. It's important to know that ore generation has changed as well as max build level. Yeah, you can build up to like 9,000 now. Oh man, I really wish I'd started here, and I really wish the game hadn't crashed, because there's some useful tips and tricks here. Oh, but what's this? Time in a bottle. Probably one of the most useful items in the game. Stores time for every second that passes while it's in your inventory, which you can then spend to speed up any block in the game. Oh my god, we need a time in the bottle, and it's very important that we craft one of these right away. Or maybe not right away. Wow. Maybe down the line then. So yeah, the very cool thing about this quest book is it splits things up into the main components of any modded playthrough as well. Your storage, which is a computer, we've gone with refined storage, so we could start collecting some of these rewards. Oh man, yeah, look at this. We've got some quartz enriched iron. And a basic processor, I think we lost on that one. But yeah, this is a great place to start. Honestly, I think we should start plowing through some of these quests. Now, getting started is kind of basic. And, well, I guess we've kind of done most of these. Oh man, free food? Why didn't I do this before? We've also gotten some wood. Wait, we've got to submit this. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to hold fire with that for now, because next episode, we're going to go on a quest completing bonanza. I'm going to go through that log and just plow through Getting Started 1, Getting Started 2, and just see where that leaves me at the end. But for now, I kind of want to seal the deal on these storage drawers. They're going to be bigger. They're a good place for us to store some of the bigger stuff in the end. And so what I think it's time for is, hook it up with these external storage devices. So I'm going to put this on the left so I can see how it's made. Pretty simple. We've got loads of quartz enriched iron, so that shouldn't be a problem. We've got loads of chests. The tricky part is going to be getting improved processors, construction cores, and destruction cores. So we need basic processors, but we also need improved processors. That means we're going to need, how many chests do we have? I count 10. So 10 of each of these. So that means 20 iron processors and 10 gold processors. Oh my god. Now, how has the sugarcane grown that high this quick? I mean, I've been playing all this time. What's been going on? I haven't been that AFK. Yeah, well, okay. Step 1, we're going to need a bunch of string. Oh yes, let's get ourselves some latex. Man, these tree taps, I just wish I knew. I wish I knew earlier. Also, I wish there was a way to automatically drain these buckets, although maybe there actually is. And we'll also need some silicon, so that's going to be quartz smelted up. And probably 2 stacks of this, because you can never really have too many bits of silicon. And of course some gold ingots to make these processors, so I'm going to craft all of this stuff up and see you in a couple of seconds. Now we just need the quartz iron into the cables, and that's going to come in handy because we need loads of this cable anyway. Oh, redstone. 1, 2, 3, yeah, probably about a stack should do us. Oh, a quest! Amazing! In fact, let's go and activate that quest because it could give us something cool. Yeah, it gives us cable and apparently quartz enriched iron. Oh wow, and look at this, it's opened up a whole new board game. Oh my god, amazing. And we should be able to make a few of these. Running out of chests. 10 is the magic number, sorting externally. Let's have a sleep. Okay, bam, it's perfect. So we've got the external storage plugs now. We're also going to need this cable, which we've got loads of. Put some copper in there, and let's feed these in. So if this works, this is going to make sturdy stone, gravel, quartz, and industrial hemp and sugarcane appear for us in the computer. Fingers crossed. And I'll be the first to admit, this is kind of a backwards way of doing things. What we really should be doing is spending the resources we just did on more storage rather than access to storage drawers. However, once we upgrade the storage drawers, this is going to be a big boon for us. And by the time we can automate and create massive hard drives that have like a million capacity, it's not going to be a mega issue. So with the extra storage, yeah, look at this. The controller now uses a little bit more than our solar panel is making. Oh no, not quite. It's making 320. Oh wow, that's really good. And that's just because we've added a few more bits and bobs onto the computer, a few more storage drawers. But if we go in here now, oh yeah, look at this. So we see the sugarcane. But there we go, guys. Thank you very much for watching this episode of All the Mods 8. This episode, we got our computer system souped up. We added some external storage and hooked up the storage drawers. We also made ourselves a solar panel that powers the computer now, and it solved all of our storage worries. We're now 100% automated on that front. We cleaned up our entire inventory, we built our market, and we've also discovered that there's a way to get latex without having to automate a whole bunch of crazy stuff via tree taps. Next episode, we're going to be diving into the quest book and storming through as many quests as we can, getting loads and loads and loads of rewards, because these rewards are so powerful, you do not want to miss out on them. So stay tuned for that if you're very curious about how the quest book works and what the good quests are. But until next time, thank you for watching, and take care.